Good morning, beautiful people. Today I just had a quiet day at home on the couch because my fibro was flaring, and I made some yummy porridge for breakfast. Got it boiled down, heated it up in the microwave for the children, and then, of course, I needed a coffee. That porridge looks good. I like Nescafe Blend 43 Mild Roast because of my touchy stomach. I seem to be able to tolerate that the best. And of course, some Panadol Osteo and some vitamin D tablets to help me through the day. Then the kids played some Mario Kart before school, and I just watched it. We do have a new Switch 2 and the new Mario game, and it's lots of fun. And we've just been finishing off Mario World 3D, which is an old game. Then it was time for my second coffee and a sugar hit. Then, I'm not ashamed to say this, I went down a wormhole or a rabbit hole with the Brady Bunch. Oh, there's another snack. And I found these 6 episodes from the 90's called The Brady's. And it's about the Brady Bunch. This particular episode was about Bobby, and he gets into a car crash and he ends up in a wheelchair. And I was here for it. I was loving it. I loved the Brady Bunch as a kid, so I was stuck to the TV all day yesterday watching these 6 episodes. So it was pretty cool to see them as they were older. And unfortunately, the show didn't run for very long because it was on at the same time as Full House and another show, maybe Family Matters, I think. And of course, we all know how popular those shows were. And look, there's a young JTT. Oh my God. And then I had some mini brands to open, just one mini brand, and a couple of LOL dolls. I decided just to open them up while I was sitting there watching TV, and I wasn't really impressed with this one. It wasn't really that exciting, but it was alright. I think the LOL surprise ones are a bit more fun, but this is some of the stuff you can get. I do have the Lips couch, and it would have been cool to get like a little mini Breville or something, but I just got a crappy little table and a little drink bottle, so it's alright. And there's a little clock. I don't know, I think I'll just give them to my daughter to put in her doll's house. A little pair of scales, a little chopping board, and what's that? That's the clock. Okay, so now I think I might have been on to the second lot of episodes, and I've got my LOL fairy to open. And then I decided to open the mermaid one instead because the fairy one rolled down the couch across the lounge room. And I was very comfortable, so I wasn't moving. So I started opening that. Annoying, got a couple of layers you have to open. Looks very pretty. There's a little sticker. And so that's the doll put together, and apparently you get this stuff and you pour it into the tail and you can make a mermaid. So I don't know if it's like a rubbery thing or resin or what it is, but I'm going to be doing that over the weekend, so that's pretty fun. Something different. So that's the stuff you pour into the tail, and the tail is like a mold. That's why it's got those weird clips on it. I'm not sure. I think there must be something in there as well. That's the sticker. We put that on my computer desk. And there's all the different ones you can get. I think I got one called Sea Baby or something. Just reliving my childhood here. I used to love the little diaper babies that you could get. Remember, I used to go to the toy shop and buy them, and you'd put them in the cold water or hot water, and their diaper would change colour. So it would tell you whether it was a boy or a girl. So now I've finally got around to opening the fairy one. It's all the different pieces. And that comes with, like, I don't know, it looks like sand. I didn't read the instructions. I wasn't in the mood yesterday. But apparently you put that stuff into the wings, and then you can customize the wings, decorate the wings. So see the grooves in the wings, you put it in there. And that's the doll I got. She's pretty cool. She looks like a little ballerina. And I don't know what that is. That must be just for putting the doll on so you don't make a mess, I suppose. There's all the cute little dolls you can get. And there's the instructions, which I will read later when I'm in the mood. And then I went back to watching this. And look who I found. So I found a young JTT in the other one. And look at Stan from the Golden Girls in this one. So he had a small little role in that. It was time for another snack. I just ate whatever I felt like yesterday. I did not care. I had my period. I had a flare. I didn't care. And I had a banana toasted sandwich with maple syrup. That was really yummy. There's some more footage from the show. And in this episode, Mike runs for council, the local council, because their house is going to get a highway put through it or something. So he had to move his house. And then I did some tie dyeing for the Pride Festival costumes. So you'll be able to see that in another video. So that was my day, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.